Howdy, how's it going, everybody? It's neighborhood friendly Cheesecake Trenton Sneed up in the booth here tonight for round number 15 of Sidebonder Racing League's Wild Horse. That's us, ARCA series. We're at Charlotte for 70 laps. The season and the championship finale takes place here at pretty much the home race for all of stock car racing in America. Going to get the points up here to let everyone kind of see what the fight is, and it is a hell of a fight between Lucas Hoitsma, Blake Giglio, and Casey Graves. 7 points separate these three drivers. There looks like 17 drivers here tonight, so the 10 extra stage points, that is going to be a deciding factor, I believe. So everyone's going to be wanting to get max points and then see how it all looks at the end of the race. So I'm probably going to have to wait on SimRacer Hub to be able to upload the race results because I'm not good at math. So all I can say for certain is if Lucas wins the race, I'm pretty sure he'll win the championship. That's about all I can say with absolute certainty. But anyway, see who's fastest out on track right now. Looks like it is the number 4 machine of Casey Graves. 29.163 with just over a minute 30 remaining here in practice. Bradley Wilson in the 50 machine P2, followed by Cliff Mullins in the 37 running P3. Draft, as usual with this new ARCA car, going to be very important, very draft heavy vehicles, as Blake Lothian taking the Roval. Having fun with a minute remaining. So 70 laps, and they can go, I think, just over 30 laps on a tank of fuel. So it is going to be a fuel mileage one. Imagine we'll probably see drivers try and save enough fuel here to make it on one stop, unless we get a caution at like lap 10, which is likely. Andrew running 9th right now, 15 seconds remaining. We're going to go ahead and get into the hot laps. Last practice session of the season comes to a close. Casey Graves, top of the board, over Bradley Wilson, Cliff Mullins, Dave Hoitsma, and Brantley Bryant. All right, here we go. Qualifying. Who are the first drivers out on track? See a lot of yellow. Jake Lawrence on pit road. 4 machine Case Graves down and away. Lawrence.
Why do we only have 1 lap of qualifying?
Oh well. Could be worse. Could be Australian servers.
Trent, make sure I'm in the Dente course.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 2 laps of qualifying for non-super speedways, but evidently I goofed it. Don't particularly feel bad about it. As if that's the only hiccup we'll have in this session, it's a good day. That will mean times are going to get thrown on the board pretty quickly here as they come off turn number 4. I think Casey Graves' first driver to put down the time. He is going to move to P2. Quinn Newton, and now Brantley Bryant in the 77 jumps to pole. 29.408, Quinn Newton P2.
Yep, 1 lap fucked me. Hey, I'm not calling one lap.
You'll live, Andrew. Dalton Hayes, P2 on the board. Lucas Hoitsma going down the back straightaway. Train Paint's doing its update there. Is Lucas able to get ahead of the 77 at the line? P2. 2/100ths of a second. Blake Lothian jumps to P4 on the board. Jeremy Scherer looks like coming off of turn number 4. Just over 2 minutes remaining. His lap is going to get him in. Okay, he just started his qualifying lap. Bradley Wilson coming off of pit road. Off of 4, Scherer. P9. And Bradley Wilson running the top off of turn 2 down the back straightaway. Be careful not to get in the fence. And off of corner number 4, Bradley Wilson qualifies P7. Drivers yet to put in a time. The 14 of Mike Edwards, 16 of Blake Giglio, 17 of Cody Brown, 26 of DG Swiss, 45 of Adam Crozier. And Giglio coming out on track. May get an unsafe pit exit there. Dipped his right sides above the line. Hold on to it. Get some air time. So the championship fight right now, Hoitsma scored P2, Graves P6. Gonna see what Giglio is able to do. They have just enough time here to get his lap. Through 3 and 4. I don't think this is going to be a pole time. Off of corner number 4 with just under 10 seconds remaining. Giglio in the number 16. P7. And that will do it for qualifying. Brantley Bryant in the number 77 going to be your pole sitter here tonight. Last qualifying session of the season concluded. So, starting on pole, going to be the number 77 machine of Brantley Bryant. Second, going to be the 97 of Lucas Hoitsma. Third, we have the 47 of Dalton Hayes. Fourth is number 51 of Blake Lothian. Fifth, we have the 88 of Quinn Newton. Sixth is the 4 machine of Casey Graves. Seventh is the 16 of Blake Giglio. Eighth is going to be the number 50 machine of Bradley Wilson. Ninth is the 79 of Dave Hoitsma. 10th is the 37 of Cliff Mullins. 11th is the number 15 machine of Jeremy Scherer. 12th is the 68 of Jake Lawrence. 13th we have the 23 of Daniel Llewellyn. 14th is the 14 of Michael Edwards. 15th is the number 71 of Andrew Beach. 16th, we have the 26 machine of DG Swiss. 17th, we have the 17 of Cody Brown. 18th, we have the 45 of Adam Crozier.
What a great day.
And I do believe that will be the entire field, all 18 drivers. Brantley, it's the cheesecake in the booth. You got me?
Oh, yeah.
Well, man, you got to ride the Dente machine up on P1 here to start out the season finale. What's it going to take to keep it up there?
I'm going to try to do the same thing we did at Dega. Ride this Dente until it dies. If it dies, oh well. I'm going to have me a good time tonight. 70 laps at Charlotte. I love Charlotte. I don't know about the ARCA car, but it looks like it loves me, so I'm taking it.
Fair enough. All right, man. Good luck to you.
All right.
Riley Brown, your pole sitter here tonight. Once again, the cars to look out for this championship fight: the 97, the 4, and the 16. All of them starting in the top 10. Imagine the patience gonna be low between those three. You got everyone else here. There's still a checkered flag up for grabs here. They're going to want to win it. Hopefully the net code stays at bay. All the shenanigans stays away. We'll have ourselves a fun finale. Alright, field rumbles off of turn number 4. Pace Potato going to make its way onto pit road. Makes the left-hander. Barney the flagman has the green one in his hand. And green square is waving. We're underway at Charlotte. And the 1 did the 97 jump it. 97 up to an early lead as they go down the back straightaway. Did the 97 jump the start? See the green? No, does not look like it. So Hoitsma with the early race lead here, the 77. Brantley Bryant looking to his outside as they come off turn number 2. And battle for the lead. In the 3, Rod Dente to the point. Blake Lothian looking to take that second spot away from the 97. And here comes the 4, Casey Graves. Trying to get as many points as possible over the 97. Currently 6 points back. And potentially about to go 3 wide, able to come back up to the outside. Was looking for a hole in the middle between him, the 97, and the 51. And Giglio going to make it 3 wide into turn 3. Cars potentially in the outside wall. Very well could be netcode, as we had a bunch of netcode at Bristol on the outside wall. As we are still 2 wide for the race lead. Almost contact made. There may have been contact there through 1 and 2. Like looking in the 51, trying to get out ahead of the 77. The way off the corner. That 77 nosing out ahead. And Case Graves up into that 3rd spot and looking to take 2nd. Oh, contact between the 47 and the 97, right in front of the 16. Jeez, that could have been bad. Definitely Code Brown moment. The 97 and the 16 both going to lose ground. So we have a battle for the lead. Graves on the inside. As 77 nosing back out ahead on the top. 5 laps complete, 65 to go. Dalton Hayes in the 47 moves up to 3rd spot. As Lothian under fire from the 50 of Bradley Wilson. Bradley throwing it all the way on the bottom. 3 wide, almost in the middle is the 47 machine. As 79 grabs the wall. At the field grabs the wall. So Bryant holding on to the race lead. Looks like that outside lane's going to place to be as the 4 going for a slider in the 77. Hard in the outside wall. Going to lose the race lead. Here comes the 47 looking back to the inside. Here comes the 77 going for the crossover. Still 2 wide for the lead. Bryant able to fulfill the crossover. So now Dalton Hayes in the 47 on the inside. Tried to clear the 4, and now the 77 going to try and slide up. Hayes to the point off of 2. Bryant back with another crossover down the back straightaway. Everyone throwing sliders on one another here for this race lead. Contact between the 77 and the 47. Here comes the 4. Here comes the 50. 3 wide for second spot. The 77 holding on to the race lead. Good Lord. We're going at like it's 1 to go. So Hayes falls back into second spot. Trying to reel back in the 77 machine. Bradley Wilson in the 50. Side by side the 4 of Cody Cleaver. Now the number 51 of Blake Lothian pulls in behind. As Dalton back on the inside, trying to get the race lead again off of 4. I thought he was going to hook the 77. 77 may have grabbed the fence again off of 4. So this allows the 4 machine of Casey Graves on the outside, taking second spot. Down the back straight they go again, still side by side. On the 4 is still the 77. Brantley Bryant, your leader. Casey Graves second. Blake Lothian third. The battle is for 4th on back. Bradley Wilson in the 47 of Dalton Hayes side by side. See Graves going back on the inside for the race lead. He's clear. He's able to come up in front of the 77. Does Brantley go for a slider? No, he gives a big bump down the front straight in the quad oval. Still pushing into 1, and now the 77 jumps back to the inside. Is he able to slide up in front of the 4? No, he is not. Off of turn number 2, the 4 on the outside going to have the run.
There, Blake. I had to check up there for Jeremy.
So Casey Graves taking this race lead, has Blake Lothian in the 51 right behind him.
That's a rough cutoff there. I want to apologize for that one.
So the battle for second now between Lothian and Bryant. As contact for 4th between the 50 and the 47. Almost 3 wide. 47 sliding up. Gets back into the 50. And here comes the 14. Mike Edwards. Going to throw it 3 wide on the inside. Back to 2 wide. This is for, I believe, 5th spot. Always has to follow back in behind the 47. Here comes the 71, Andrew Beach on the outside. Jeremy Scherer. Andrew going to move up to 7th spot. Try to pull alongside the 14 machine for 6 down the back straightaway. And battle heating back up towards the front here. The 51 side by side with the 77 for second. So right now, Casey Graves with the race lead. As it runs right now, he has the point advantage over the 97 of Lucas Hoitsma. And he was already ahead of the 16 of Blake Giglio, I believe, coming into it. No, he was a point behind Giglio, so he has made up the points on Giglio and Hoitsma right now if this race were to end right now. But we still have 55 laps remaining in this one, and right now looking kind of single file on the outside. 77 pushing the 51 through the corner. It's kind of a risky move. They keep it going. Oh, and there goes the 88! Hard in the outside wall in the back straight.
Where are you going?
Caution is out on lap 16. Saw it just out of the corner of my eye. So it looks like they were 3 wide coming off of 2. And the 88 just comes up to the 26 machine. Coach does a good job getting through that one.
Man, what a good run, boys. What a good run.
So these guys get 3 extra sets of tires. Imagine they'll come in here, use a set, 20, 40, 60, the mathematicals. And that will make it a one-stop race.
Hey, Blake, you're blinking just a heads up, brother. Oh, Jesus.
See who wins this one off pit road.
He just reappeared in the pit wall.
Blake, you were inside of me, brother.
I get Black Quinn.
Uh, 77 machine
I know,
wins the
I
race
don't
off
know what
pit
my
road.
computer's doing. I'm sorry, guys.
I mean, at least take me out to dinner first.
We need a black clear fork win.
Passing under yellow.
How much is that, Top?
He's on pit road, so he ain't passing no one. Hey, Ken.
97, I'm pretty sure, Dente's faster than Plain.
I don't see no damn thing.
I'm riding the Dente. I don't know what happened. I'm about to refresh it a little bit. I'm about to rub your eyes.
So Lucas up to P2 here. He was farther back. Did he take right sides only? We're going to look here. Say get the 1 to green. Right sides up. Everyone else, right sides down. They're putting on left sides. Yeah, this 97 had to have taken right sides only. Yep. 2 tire stop for Lucas Hoitsma. Trying to get that track position back up to P2. Brown has chosen the outside lane. Oh, Quinn coming in hot in the background there. I think he locked up the fronts. He went for this restart, because it might be the last chance we get one this season. Let's have ourselves a Crank It Up brought to you by SNE Tombstone Game Farm. We're going to go back with 51 laps to go, or 5 or so laps maybe. We'll have nice engine noises for a minute.
My bad, dog. I got on the wall there. My bad, dog. I got on the wall again.
that will
That's
be.
that's gonna take the cake for the weirdest fucking wreck I've ever seen. Michael Edwards fully inserted himself inside of Dalton Hayes.
Doing what he does best.
Teleport inside the car.
Mike said, if I'm gonna sell butt plugs, I've gotta be the butt plug.
Okay, well, yep. First thing to note is, yep, we got netcode, and this. It's even weirder from there.
Turn 3.
So netcode has struck again in the ARCA cars. Exquisite. Not how I wanted the last Crank It Up to end, but there it is. Hope everyone enjoyed that at least be able to get your sound system exercise a little bit. And that 97's making those right sides work. As we do got guys coming down pit road, top off on fuel potentially. 14's gonna repair the damage. It isn't too bad on that 14. Just the left side pancake the wall a little bit. Probably about 30 seconds or so worth of damage. We'll look at it here when he pulls into his pit stall.
Sorry about that, Mike. I don't think I touched you, brother, and then literally it like neck coated and you were like inside of me back.
I got the left rear already fixed on it, so they're going to continue buffing that out here.
Yeah, it was neck code. You're all good.
Trenton, are you sure we're not on Australian servers after that one?
No, I think that was just iRacing's netcode in these cars being iRacing's netcode in these cars.
Trenton, I know what happened. There was some water on the track.
Sorry, I had to piss.
That water's a little stirred.
That water was
Oh,
also a little
Trentino,
yellow.
if you could join my chat for a quick second.
It's sinking in, well.
Cliff.
Cliff,
Right.
Cliff, are you okay?
Hi. I've got a
Cliff,
couple
sideways to this
reports
wall.
as an admin. I'll figure I'll send them to you of the
Yeah, no
77 wall riding.
Well,
So
are you taking a
just
shot?
kind of keep an eye on that.
Okay.
Hey, Cliff, you can't park there.
Oh, the cat.
Well, I don't think your front end's too happy about that.
My side is leaking, okay?
Dude, look, you been riding that the entire riding the wall. My little right front name was there.
He was pegging the wall. That's probably when that 47 hit me on lap 3. But, yeah, I did get in the wall a little bit.
I've just been DM'd a couple times from a few people. As an admin, it's my job to report it to Trenton. I love y'all all, and I hate y'all all equally.
Fuck you too, Andrew.
Fuck me yourself, coward.
Hey, so we're going to have orgy at Cookout again in a couple weeks?
Most likely.
I think probably gonna be Chili's.
Hey, I mean, there's 6 numbers in between us, son. I'll give y'all 6.
I don't think they sell hot dogs.
Alrighty.
So when the 97 came up from 3 and 4 and hit me, or 1 and 2.
Pace car is in.
No, but they do sell some Red Hot.
Green flag back in the air.
Wow, okay.
'97 down and away. Head of the 51 machine, Blake Lothian, side by side with the 77 for second spot down the back straight. Here comes Wilson on the outside as well. Down 4 seconds. Oh, 50 bounces off the wall in the quad oval. Here comes the 79 of Dave Hoitsma looking for a hole. And Caution, back out.
Casey, I was slammed on the brakes. I couldn't get off of it. I'm sorry about that, buddy. I didn't mean to kill you there.
I was already dead before he got me.
I saw Blake hit the wall. I jumped on the brakes, and I still couldn't get it slowed down.
Looks like netco between the 79 and the 16 in the outside wall. Then nowhere for the 4 to go. Nowhere for the 71 to go. 68 piled up in it. I think the 26 just netcode hit the 26
Blake,
after
you
the
blow it?
fact.
Or did you blow her?
No, never mind. The 26 hit the 16.
Hey, Dave, when I get up to you, can you tell me how bad my nose damage is?
Oh, netcode. Yeah. That's going to be quick repairs for a good portion of the field.
I don't really see anything, Andrew.
Okay, thank you.
Front grill's pushed in a little bit.
I just know I murdered Casey's rear bumper there.
I didn't even see it happening because your car was blocking it all. And then I came up through and it was boom.
Hi.
Casey's right front is no longer turning. That is suboptimal.
Championship implications.
Surprised that thing drove on the pit road the way it did. Lucas, it's Cheesecake. You got me?
Yep.
Oh, man, you got that number 97 out front right now on right sides. What do you have to do to keep it up there and lock this puppy down?
Well, first part of the plan has gone well. Got the cautions I needed to get closer to the stage and get some stage points. Just kind of wanted to get there. That was the initial plan, get track position, because I was trying to sit back, save fuel, and I was expecting us to actually go green. It was looking good for that, but then we got that caution, came down, decided I needed track position more than tires, so took the 2, and now we're going to try to hold on to it and see how far we can go with it.
Alrighty, good luck.
Thank you.
Blue Hoyt, P1 right now. Take the 1 to green. Here we're going to go back with 5 to go in the stage. Or 4 to go in the stage. And right now, once again, the ones to look for needing the stage points. The 97, Lucas Hoitsma, your point leader by 6 points over the 16 of Blake Giglio. And Giglio has called it a night. So it is going to be between the 97 and the 4. And right now, Case Graves scored P11. 7 points behind the 97 of Lucas Hoitsma. Alright, pace car is in. Hoitsma the control car. Green flag back in the air at Charlotte. Great restart for the 97 machine. Off quad oval, they lead them down into turn number 1. Side by side for second spot between Lothian and Bryant. Bradley Wilson on the outside, Dalton Hayes on the bottom as well. That bell for second on back right now. Where can the 4 machine of Case Graves go? How many more spots can he make up to get valuable stage points here? for the lead. 77, Brentley Bryant to the inside of Lucas Hoitsma. Off turn number 2, new leader off of 2.
It looks like you got the wall on my screen.
Lucas throwing it back on the inside, side by side for the lead again through 3 and 4. And off of 4, contact almost made.
Yeah, I think we're on Australian service.
If I'm getting 60 ping on an Australian server.
Woo! 3 wide, up the middle goes to 50 of Bradley Wilson. Contact almost made, and they keep it going.
Yeah, I know you keep getting left reared, but like, damn.
Here comes Dalton Hayes, 3 wide for 3rd spot on the inside. Clips the apron, sliding up. Almost gets into the back of the 50 machine. They're still 3 wide off of turn 4. And they keep it going in the right direction. White flag for the stage. If Hoitsma wins the stage here, I think he will mathematically have this locked up. Off of 4, Lucas Hoitsma going to win the stage here at Charlotte. Gets an extra 10 bonus points, 17-point lead over the 4 machine of Casey Graves, and I think that will do it. Now for the race lead, Brentley Bryant takes over the race lead from the 97. And Lucas going to go right back to the inside. Contact between him and the 77. Still side by side. More contact through 3 and 4. 8 tires better than 4. And off turn 4, we're still side by side for the race lead. So Blake Lothian in the 51 and the Dalton Hayes in the 47. Dave Hoitsma in the 79. Half this pack wrapped under a blanket here for this race lead. And right now, Bryant, your leader. And there goes the 47 of Dalton Hayes going for a white down the back straightaway. Able to merge back up, no harm, no foul. Oh, clips the apron, slides back up, keeps it in his groove. And we're still green flag racing at Charlotte. Meanwhile, battle for the lead between the 77 and the 97. They're still side by side in a turn 1. Down the back straight, 77 is clear, and they're 3 wide for 4th. They're going to go 3 wide, I think, for 3rd now. 3 wide wherever they can. Here comes Casey Graves up the middle. Jumps to the outside, pulls alongside the 50 of Jeremy Shearer. Oh, 51 Lothian pounds the outside wall. As Lucas Hoitsma going for a slider off turn number 2 to retake the race lead. And 77 immediately jumps back to the inside of them. And caution back out.
What was that? That car just went right through me.
Sorry, Andrew, I didn't see you coming. I was watching Bradley.
So the 50.
Sorry, that
I think this is just going to be a freaking chain reaction. 50 and 26 both bounce off the wall ahead of turn 1. That bounces 47 into the 79. 79 coming back up into the 47. 47 back into the 50. Yeah, I think we just got ping pong.
Sorry, I didn't see you there, Andrew. I was watching Bradley. You hear me now, Chris?
Good
You're all good,
God.
man. I didn't mean to kill you there. I saw Bradley coming down, so I stomped back on the gas to try and avoid him.
Sorry about that, Dave. 51 got in the wall and came down and hit me. Into you.
That was just a John ass game of ping pong.
All good. I'm just glad I didn't kill the field.
Good job, Dave. You did a good job. Proud of you.
So Newton has stayed out, so I think Lucas will probably take 4 tires now. And that should be it in terms of pit stops. 30 laps. These guys should be good on fuel. Casey Graves take right sides. Andrew Beach will take right sides. Lucas Hoitsma looks like he takes all 4. So we'll see how that strategy works out. Quinn Newton, Jake Lawrence stays out. So Mike Edwards on pit road. Mike Edwards has called it a day, so that leaves 16 drivers still in the running for it. 17 and 26 on pit road, repairing damage. I think 23 as well. Yep, they're down and away.
Yeah, thanks. There, time. I couldn't take tires, so I stayed out. So you guys are stuck with me in front, and forced me with you all.
Alright, I was actually about to pull him and ask what his strat here was, so now we heard it. Isn't gonna hurt.
Be a team player.
Alright, lights out on the pace tater. Quinn Newton elects the inside. Him, Jake Lawrence, the front row. They both stayed out. Casey Graves, Andrew Beach on 2 tires. In that second row. Third row, Brentley Bryant, Lucas Hoitsma on back 4 tires.
Got my favorite 3D printer boy behind me. This is a first. Ahead of Lucas on Not a Super Speedway.
Alright, pace car is in. Newton the control car in the quad oval. Green flag back in the air. Good restart for the 88 and for the 4 machine. Going to clear the second row. Stays in front of the 77 through 1 and 2. Going to get a big push. Oh, there goes the 68. It's the big one off turn 2. What in the world happened? Oh,
Dave, I thought I had it, and
I
it
still
swerved
reckon.
a little to the right. My bad. All good.
Don't lie, you were taking a drag.
It's like Netco between the 71 and the 68. 45 goes for a hell of a ride.
Not on the restart.
Race and bake.
I need an EOL.
You need more than that, brother.
That's going to be a quick repair for the 71. About to go a lap down, gonna have to pedal it. Able to get the quick repair, gonna go a lap down. So Quinn Newton elected to stay out again. So we're going to go back with 24
Okay.
laps to go.
Boo!
That's my boy.
Oh, good win, Lucas.
It ain't over yet, Casey. I'm still in this motherfucker. Hey, I'm gonna equal out your damage there, Lucas. I'll get you a little left front damage for you. Now I'll make sure I get you left rear and right rear damage.
Oh, I appreciate that. I like a little symmetry.
No, I love racing. I love racing tip scale, so I'm gonna make that into a tip scale car for you.
Count me down, Lucas.
Pace car is in. Quinn, the control car. Green flag back in the air.
Go.
So Newton down and away. Couple car length gap over the 97 to end the 4. Graves side by side with the 97 machine off of turn number 2. And still 88 Newton out in front. Hoitsma looking to the outside. We go back to 2 wide potential for the race. And the 77 gets into the 97. He wasn't kidding about him still being in it.
I think you got off more corner.
Well, I got the right
So
rear
side by
damage.
side for second now. So Graves, 2 wide, trying to take second spot from the 97. He saw a chance at that championship re-spark for a moment, with Lucas almost dying. Now looking to the inside of both the 97 and the 88 for the race lead. Off of 4 down the front straight. Newton still holding on to the lead. As they're almost 4 wide, 3 wide for second spot. So Quinn still leading the way down the back straightaway. Big push from the 77 in turn 3, and here comes Bryant now to the inside. Gonna take the race lead off of 4. Can Quinn go for a crossover? He's gonna get into the back of the 77. There goes, I don't know what's happening. 88 hard on the outside wall. The 97 involved. The 50 involved. Oh my God, it's the big one in the quad oval. Jesus. And the 97 is crab
we're looking
walking.
like Sam Horners now, boys.
What in the hell? I think Dave's involved. I think he almost made it through. Clips the front end of Lucas. And then gets drilled by whatever happened there. Someone ought to break the shit out of that. But it started between the 97 and the 88. So the 77 throws a slider. May got loose, so contact made between the 77 and the 88. That causes Quinn to get into the 97, and then 2 into the 50. And then it's just on from there. Oh, man. So that is going to be a quick repair for the 97. So every driver, like in the Fiberglass Championship, has used a quick repair. So it's pretty much going to come down to a potential battle of attrition. They have to finish.
Got some skew in that car, Lucas.
Oh yes, he's digging.
There's quick repair for the 97 machine, down and away. I think Andrew got the lucky dog over the 45 of Adam Crozier. Yeah, Adam looking for the wave around, but top two staying out, not able to get it. So Adam has come back down pit road. Lights are out. We're going to go back with 17 laps to go. Casey Graves elects the inside. Him and Lothian, your front row, followed by Bradley Wilson, Cliff Mullins, and Dalton Hayes, your top 5. Alright, pace car's in. The 4 machine, the control car. Green flag in there. There's a stack up midfield. I think between 37 and the 77. They get it going. No caution, no wreck. So Case Graves with the race lead side by side for second spot. Bradley Wilson and Blake Lothian. Down the straightaway. Advantage going to the outside lane for the moment. And Blake gonna have a run up the 4, gonna shoot up the middle. He's gonna get into the 4. I don't know how they didn't all just wreck right there. Good Lord. That was very, very risky move. That just did not help the 4. Bradley Wilson in the 52, the race lead. Dalton Hayes up to second from that. Third right now, side by side, Casey Graves on 37 of Cliff Mullins. And Lucas Hoitsma, fresh off the quick repair, knocking on the door. Goes to the outside of the 4 machine, now the outside of the 37. Oh, and there goes the 37! Hooked off the 4. And that is bad. Bad wreck through 1 and 2. Caution
nice job there,
is
Dave.
out.
I thought I had you nowhere to go. Whew. I pooped a little.
And I think that will officially seal it.
Hey, Trenton, as we come down to the final laps here, who's the 4 or 3 that are in contention? I think it's Lucas, Casey, and I don't know who the other 2 are.
Blake was the 3rd, but he was out of it a while ago.
Lucas basically had it won after the stage.
DG, what's my booty hole look like?
Yeah, I think that one might be it.
Yeah, it looked good. I didn't abuse it too much.
Alright,
You know, I don't think in the entire time I've had in the ARCA series we've actually had a good final race. Either patience was lost or just unfortunate stuff ended up happening. And that's the scary part. We're not done. We'll go look. Evidently, Dave had a hell of an avoidance there, so we'll go look at that. Oh man, poor Adam Crozier had nowhere to go in that.
Well, that's a bad sign for my VR to blink. I just hit the wall and now I have real damage.
Chose the wrong lane, Andrews.
Love that.
VR went out, so he has bad luck too. So he has wheel damage. His right front don't even look tore up from my perspective, but okay. Cliff, you say that, but there's reasons why I don't drive the next gen series. Fast repairs don't have everything to do with it. Well, we've seen how Andrew's luck in the trucks went. It's not the fast repair, it's the drivers. Same reason why I don't run short tracks in ARCA. It's not the track's fault, but the drivers tend to make it hell on earth. So we're going to go back with 11 laps to go. How about that 26 is Swiss running P4? Pace car is in. Gonna be 11 laps to go at the line. We're back going. Too wide for the race lead between Bradley Wilson and Brantley Bryant. Through the quad oval into turn one. Quinn Newton still running in third. Still side by side off turn number two. Wilson with the race lead. Here comes the 26 of Swiss. Trying to find a hole, trying to find a lane. Pushing the 88 currently. So going to turn three. Maybe 10 laps to go at the line. Swiss going to the outside. Pulls alongside Brantley Bryant for third. Reeling in the 88 machine for second. Contact almost made, and here comes wheel damage number 71. Guys looking for a lane, trying to find a way to get through the traffic. Wayne Newton is running in second. Swiss jumps down to the inside, trying to clear the center. They're going to be 3 wide off turn number 4. Watch for contact, watch for smoke and flame. Still 3 wide for second spot through the quad oval. So Bryant and the 77 holding on to that second spot right now. Able to come up in front of the 88 machine. And Newton back to the inside. Going for the crossover down the back straightaway into turn 3. As Andrew sliding up, just about gets into the 77 off of 4, and he does, I think. Brantley trying to hold on.
Record.
Caution gonna be back out.
If you can, Trent, watch from my point of view.
See, Andrew destroyed. That's his night done. I think Andrew got tight off coming through 3 and 4. And their net coder clips the 77, and Brantley trying to hold on to it. Not able to, and that's Brantley's not done. DG's probably done. I don't know how Cody, as you heard him go over there, I don't know how he made it through that. He had 2 close calls. Right here, right there. And then right there. So I'll take that 4 machine case race, come down pit road, pair more of that car, but I think mathematically with all the cars that's damaged, I think Lucas officially has that locked away. So I think we're going to go back with probably 4 to go. And how I potentially see this one going is, well, I'll wait till they get 1 to green if my theory works or not.
The seas really parted there for you, Cody.
I have no idea how I made it through. I thought I was dead.
Looks like the 4 machines about got it fixed up. They're coming off turn 4 now. And he may have got it. That 4 machine may be fixed and ready to roll. Unfortunately, is the end of the 77's not, though. More than likely with that front end damage. He is road to Dente. So lights are out. We're going to go back with 4 laps to go. And how I think this is going to go here, I think that 97 is going to do everything he can to get that 88 out in front and defend. Lucas probably knows he has this thing just about locked up. So why not see if he can get a low drag teammate in victory lane. Pace cars in. Going to be 4 laps to decide it here at Charlotte. Green flag back in the air. So Wilson down and away. Looking at the 51 trying to clear that second row on the inside. And looks like he is just about able to... No! Newton able to get to his outside. Still side by side for second spot down the back straight. And Newton jumps to the inside, going for a slider on the 50. Here comes Dalton Hayes in the 47. We're going to see 3 laps to go at the line. Newton side by side trying to side draft the 50. Throws her in deep through 1 and 2. And off the 2, still side by side for the race lead. Here comes 97 going to try and give a shot to the 88 through 3 and 4. Newton nosing out ahead, not able to clear the 50. Gonna be 2 laps to go. Blake Lothian hard in the outside wall. 2 laps to go from Charlotte. So Hoitsma throws it on the inside. Gonna go for the slider. Gonna try to slide up right in front of the 50. Parks the bus right in front of him. And Dalton trying to force his way a hole. Dalton pushing the 50 into 3 and 4. He's sliding up. Does he make contact with the 97? Here comes Newton again. 3 wide off 4. Getting tight. Cars in the wall. White flag in the air. 1 lap to go at Charlotte. The battle is for second spot. Bradley Wilson trying to run away with it. Off of turn 2 for the final time down the back straightaway. Who gets the run? Who makes the move? Newton throwing it in. The 50 trying to throw it in as well. Hoitsma in the outside wall. Off of turn number 4, it is going to be the 97 going to the outside. I don't know who won.
Oh, wow.
Lucas Hoitsma, 5/1000
Good one, Lucas.
of a second.
Bam, good win.
Oh
4,000?
my
Oh, crap, good win.
God.
Congrats, Lucas.
I was about to call that as the 50. Coming off of 4 with the win, but Lucas with a run
You're a
from
fucking
nowhere. Pull in nice 7 here. Lucas, you got me.
Yeah, dude.
Man, I don't know where in the hell you came from off turn 4 there. I was literally getting ready to call that as the 50, securing it. And here you come with 5/1000ths out of nowhere.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Those tires must have came in at the right time, and that high line was just absolutely ripping right there. And Bradley went down to block Quinn. He knew he had to defend the bottom from the slide job, so he went down there, and I knew if I could get a good run off the top, I might have shot at it, but I definitely didn't think I was going to get all the way there.
Well, man, you got there, and if you hadn't locked it up already from the stage points, you locked it up here tonight, and I believe that is your 5th win of the season. So congrats on that, but more importantly, congratulations on getting another ARCA championship. I think this is your 4th. Congratulations.
Thank you, man. It's been an awesome season. I appreciate you running this. It's been really awesome broadcasting as well, and it's been super fun. I can't thank you enough for it. But also just want to shout out real quick Quinn at 712 Brakes, everybody at Low Drag, Spit and Venom Podcast, and my performance, and everybody who raced all season. It was a great group of guys.
Yes, sir. Congratulations once again on the ship.
Thank you.
Lou Hoyt, your winner and your champion here tonight. So we'll go ahead and get second place up in here if I can. Number 50 machine, Bradley Wilson. Why is there two of them? There's literally two. What? Okay. Bradley, you got me.
Hey, yeah, there's another one. Hold on, there's two of us.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I need my other one.
Okay. Okay, so we got thing one, thing two, the Bradley Wilsons. Hello, Bradleys. How y'all doing this evening?
I'm pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm here after that one, but y'all started 8th and y'all split apart trying to block both lanes there, but unfortunately did not work. You came just short, 5/1,000th short. Was there anything else y'all could have done?
Yeah, I mean, coming down in at 3, my shitty spotter told me, block the bottom. I should have blocked the top. Yeah, it's all on the spotter, Ryan Fowle. He's pretty terrible, so I'm gonna blame that all on him. Could have won it there, but doing what I can for Shine.
Well, man,
Yeah,
either way.
I mean, I want wide enough there to be able to separate and block the top there for Bradley. Thing one had the bottom, and I was supposed to split off and go to the top, and I just didn't have enough time to split off of them.
Well, Bradley's either way, y'all got a podium, so congratulations. Do y'all have any sponsor shout-outs?
Yeah, Shannon Shine, Moon Car, Brother Wilson Racing, K Designs, everybody for showing up, you for broadcasting this.
Wait, hold on.
Had a good run.
We have 3 of you! Which one of you actually which? Hold up, I'm actually confused as all hell now. What the hell?
I think that 77 car was probably the fastest one in the field. He was pretty quick all 9. I think he probably should have won this thing.
Oh shit!
He was quicker than Lucas there at the end, and I think he should have won this thing. I think Lucas jumped the start in the beginning or something. I don't know. I think Lucas, we need to tear his whole car down. I think he's missing a couple
Maybe if that 77 car had some talent.
All right, third Bradley, you're the actual Bradley. So, what is your official opinion of the last freaking lap?
Honestly, I was gonna go for a block low. I figured kinda, maybe even if he went high, I could block it, but he did a hell of a job getting out there in 4/10 or 4,000s.
Yeah. If it makes you feel any better, Lucas did the exact same thing to me in the ARCA series like 2 years ago. So, welcome to the club.
He's missing some spoiler bolts. We need to tear the whole car down now.
He is an extra washer. I think I seen it.
Yeah, it flew off and hit me in the windshield. That's why I lost. That's why I lost it there coming out of 4.
All right, Bradley, you got any sponsor shout-outs in that car?
Everyone in here, everyone back home at the pits, Chando Shine, you for putting this on.
And Chili's triple dipper. We're going out triple dipper, right?
Are you gonna say Moon Car? Yeah, say Moon Car real loud.
All right, good job.
No.
Okay. Thank you.
That was funny. You can tell I don't talk to them a whole lot because I haven't learned his voice, which works really well when they do something like that to me. All right, now we're gonna pull in third place. Blake, you got me.
Yes, sir.
Well, man, you started 4th. Was in for a hell of a night here, and talk to me about that last lap.
Yeah, that was eventful to say the least. I mean, the entire race was really, really fun. But yeah, last lap, I'm trying to remember what position I was even in, taking the white. I'm looking at it right now. I started the last lap P6. I don't understand that. But my father was watching the race here with me. I told him this thing ain't over yet. I saw the 97 get a huge run into 3, and I was watching, into 3 that the blue and white car, the Hendrick car. I was hoping those guys are gonna take each other out there, and I was maybe gonna be the catbird and find a way to let myself into a win. But at the end of the day, I mean, a P3 is nothing to scoff at.
Yes, sir. Have we had a green-white checkered or one last go at it? Do you think you could have done anything different to eke it out, or do you think?
Sure.
Well, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, I definitely wish we had a couple more attempts. I mean, I feel like I've said that a lot this season, and it's like shoulda, woulda, coulda. But I feel like if I set that run up a little bit better, if I got that last restart a little bit better as well, that was, I completely let that slip through my fingers there. So, I cleared, I forgot who it was on my outside there, into off of 2, and I just didn't slam the door quick enough. I did it earlier in the race, and I felt kind of bad. But at the end of the day, we're racing. We're all racing here. If you are racing for championships, I'm still racing for a race win here. So at the end of the day, it's racing. But yeah.
Yes, sir. Well, man, congratulations on that win. You guys, bunch of shout outs to that 51.
Of course, I gotta thank West Air. I gotta thank the Texas Law Book Post, ABC Kids, Tracks. I gotta thank obviously you guys for putting on a great broadcast as always. I gotta call out something though. I'm still waiting for a couple of those cars up front to get off the wall. That's all I'm saying. I'm just gonna hopefully they'll get off and stop riding the wall. It's kind of impossible to compete with some of those runs there off of 2. But that was a great race all in all.
Yes, sir. Well, man, congratulations once again on the podium.
No, of course. Thank you.
Black Lothian, P3 here tonight. And with that, I'll go and give the sponsor poster one last time here. Congrats once again to Lucas Hoitsma for getting the championship here. Big thanks to 7 Toe Brakes, Big C's Diecast, Fort Worth Screen Printing, Low Drag Esports, ARC Music, Golden Eagle, Sneak Tombstone Game Farm, Tree and Technologies, DGSRacing.com, Spitfin Podcast, Dirty Boys Automotive, Lucas for broadcasting at the CTCRN and the Pro Sim Network, DG at the DG Broadcast Network, and here I is at the Wild Horse Broadcasting Network. That'll do it. Well, we'll probably see you next season. Till then, farewell.